Hey everybody, so I have a quick 4Runner update, 2000 4Runner update. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, alright, so this is one of the regular Duratrack tires and rims that I have on my 4Runner, my 2000 4Runner, and this is going to be an update video for you guys. Gonna let you guys know what's going on. I had to pull out a can of gloss black Rust-Oleum protective enamel. So this is the rear passenger side drum, or driver side brake wheel cylinder, and it blew and it leaked brake fluid. Couldn't figure out why I was putting so much brake fluid in until I found the leak. It pretty much ate the back of the rim, which these are buckshots, American Outlaw buckshot rims. It's kind of hard to tell, but I basically scraped all the bubbled paint off and repainted it the best I could. I've repainted the back and everything. As you could probably tell there, you can see where it stops right there. I don't know if I want to paint all of this. This wasn't originally painted. I think it was painted silver compared to everything else, because when I stripped the paint back, and I'm sorry I didn't show you guys earlier, but when I stripped all the bubbled paint, which is weird because these rims were powder coated, it's pretty strong brake fluid to rip powder coating off. But so those cans that I got for like 20% off or something at Walmart, superior durability, premium quality, oil based. I used the gloss black. In here is kind of a mess. I had to use mineral spirits to get the brush clean. Used 2 bottles of Hot Rims Meguiar's. Well, I actually used 1 full bottle and about a fourth of this bottle. Used 4 cans of brake clean, and it was, I don't know, 1/4 of an ounce, maybe a little more than that, of brake fluid. 10mm flare wrench. This is a Napa wheel cylinder, so it's actually covered by warranty. It is pretty cold out here. This is the drum that I had painted, that I cleaned all the grease off of with just that aluminum, that Hot Rims aluminum cleaner. It took the grease right off, other than I think a couple spots, which I'm not worried about. As long as not the grease, but the brake fluid. As long as the brake fluid is neutralized, it's not going to matter, which, you know, just water. So here's the new wheel cylinder. Come to find out, these are actually covered by a lifetime warranty through Napa. So I got my my rep Gus get me a new wheel cylinder. I actually gave him one of the other cylinders that I had. So I'll just go in tomorrow, let him know I need another one just to keep as a spare in case the other side blows. But it was bad. All of this was painted, and by the time I was done cleaning it with brake clean, there's basically, this is what I was left with. There's not much paint left on it. I don't know if I can get in here and show you guys. Let me get down here on the ground and I'll see if I can show you guys. Yeah, you can see the back is peeling up as well. That's how bad it looks on the bottom. I still need to come back here and clean as much as I can. I did clean as much as I can to get that done. I already bled it. The line's already installed. As you can see right there, line's already installed. I already bled it. It's got brake pressure. Just an update for you guys. You know, I get a lot of you guys asking for updates and information on how it's doing. It's doing all right. It's still running. But you know, this has plenty of pressure in it. I'm just left this rag here to make sure that it's dry by morning, to make sure that there is no more leaks, that, you know, I've got everything tightened down so it's not leaking. This side, still bright red, no leak on that side. There's no leaks on the front. It's probably when some dude jumped out in front of me, slammed on his brakes for no reason. I had a couple jerks do that where they literally sped around me at like 65 and at 55, and I was doing 55, and they sped around me. I was doing the speed limit in the slow lane, and they sped around me past me on the fast lane, turned and swerved in front of me and immediately slammed on the brakes. And there was nobody in front of me until he got in front of me. I don't know why. He was just being a jerk. He slammed on the brakes, and it caused me to slam on the brakes. The ABS system is not working on my truck, so on 2000 4Runners, when you slam on the brakes in the ABS system, or there's an ABS error on the dash, you know, the ABS light comes on, the vehicle reverts back to standard brakes. So basically, when he slammed on the brakes, and I slammed on the brakes to avoid him, because when I slammed on the brakes, I jerked to the right, ended up on the median, because I was afraid that he was going to hit me, and I was afraid that I wouldn't stop in time. He was just being a jerk, but my point is that the truck actually reverts back to standard braking, which means the rear tire is actually locked. So these tires stopped spinning immediately, and the truck started skidding. That's a possibility. It overloaded the wheel cylinder, and that's why the wheel cylinder popped. The seal could no longer take the pressure, and the seals couldn't hold the fluid in, and it just splooged the fluid out. Other updates I have: the drum brakes are going to be going bye-bye. I need to outsource a set of 94 to 04 rear Cobra Mustang Cobra calipers and caliper brackets. If anybody knows where I can get good rear, I would prefer 2004 or so, close to the 2000s range, rear Mustang Cobra calipers and brackets. Let me know. I'm waiting for this to dry. You can touch it at 5 hours because it's about 80 degrees in here. It will be dry in about somewhere in the range of 19 hours instead of the 24 hours it takes. That was the second coat. And all I did is I made sure that, because you can touch it after 4.5, or no, not 4.5, 4 hours to 5 hours you can physically touch it. I waited 5 hours and probably 45 minutes, somewhere in there. Went and touched it. Okay, everything's dry, so I figured I'd give another coat. And then I coated the rest that I wanted to. I'm working on caliper mounting brackets and to mount those calipers. It will take on those, the calipers I'm going to be using on the mounting brackets are going to be 94 to 2004 Ford Mustang Cobra calipers, rear calipers to be specific, and brackets. And the actual rotors that I'm going to be using are 2003 and up 4Runner rear rotors. And I'm going to be doing a parking brake conversion as well, where I convert it from the drum brakes to a new parking brake bracket. Everything's going to be installed. We're going to put everything on. I don't know if I'm going to record it. You guys would have to let me know if you guys want to see these conversions. But by the time you guys see this video, more than likely I will have already done a unboxing video of, or at least a show you guys video of the brackets and the parking brake kit, the new mechanical leverage kit that I'm getting. A buddy of mine from Mid-Coma, he had spent years and years developing these kits, so that way people like me can just throw them on the truck and enjoy life. The reason I'm doing the conversion, I'm so tired of the wheel cylinders popping. I probably replaced the wheel cylinder on that side probably 3 times in the last 2.5 years. It's the first time it was so bad it ate the rim. It was just dumping it out. So that's an update for you guys. The drums are gonna go bye-bye. They'll probably be on the truck for another probably year until the brakes are done. I do have to replace the brake pads because the brake shoes are bad. They still have a lot of life on them. They're right here. They're brand new shoes. I didn't install them any more than about 8 months ago. They looked worse. A lot worse. I did hose them off a crap ton with brake clean. I might be able to get them, brake clean them some more, and I might, you can see my fingers, I might be able to get them to the point that they're usable again. They are brand new. They still have a crap ton of material on them. Probably about this much material. And yeah, it's a mess in here, guys. I'm sorry. I've got a bunch of food right here, a bunch of chips. I moved a bunch of crap cleaning the truck. So, that container's open, stuff's moved over to here. It is what it is. I haven't picked this up yet. I've been cleaning this. Because this is new upgraded shelf, Milwaukee and DeWalt stuff. That way they're not sitting on top of my toolbox. But everything seems to be going okay. Just wanted to show you guys update. I had to repaint the rim. Yeah, I know it's not repowder coated. It'll be fine as long as it doesn't eat the aluminum. Because I cleaned everything off when I scraped the paint, because I scraped the paint about this much of the rim, so all the way around, because that's where all the paint was basically ruined. It was bubbled and it was peeling off. As soon as I did that and I used aluminum cleaner, cleaned it, the aluminum that the paint was under, or that the paint was on top of, when I cleaned it, the raw aluminum are immediately oxidized. So I was trying to get it painted as soon as possible, that way it doesn't oxidize any further. Hopefully the paint sticks very well. This drum's holding up great, other than that this section right here is missing, but it's okay. That's the section that slides in. It more than likely, most of it probably rubbed off because it was in the housing. headlights and everything are working fine. The ram guard's still on the truck. All the off-road lights are still on the truck. The only thing different is I put little green grenades, aluminum grenades on the stem caps. That's the front calipers. So the truck's gonna go from front calipers and rear drums to front calipers, rear calipers. Now, in order to install the calipers and the mounting brackets and everything, the axles have to come out, which means I need to put new seals, outer seals in, which is in a previous video, a couple videos before this, I showed some outer seals. Those seals go right there. That's that black rubber seal right there. I'm also going to check the check everything else. The carrier bearings sound fine. So if I turn this real quick. I don't know if you can hear it. Everything sounds fine to me. I'm not hearing any banging or anything like that. You can hear the fluid in here. Everything sounds fine. Other than another update, I got a bunch of grommets coming. They're going to be polyurethane grommets for front and rear end links. I got some coming. They're red. All of them are red. I got some coming that are for the rack and pinion, all the rack and pinion bushings. Complete set of bushings. We're going to be doing a conversion in the back as well as the front. Total chaos fabrication. Long travel control arms, upper and lower in the front. We're going to be doing a total chaos fabrication. Track arm. End links. And several other items on the rear. We're going to be doing a Iron Man 4x4 rear coil springs. They're going to be bright green. Front and rear shocks. The struts in the front are going to be converted to coilovers. The rear, these shocks right here, they're going to be Iron Man off-road shocks. They're going to be black and green. And the total chaos kit is going to be gray and red, which is fine. It's going to match the red brake lines, clear stainless brake lines that I have in the front and the rear, as well as I'm going to be running new hard lines in the rear. They're going to be copper hard lines, as well as we're going to be running soft lines. The hard lines aren't going to stop up here at the cylinder anymore. Hard lines are going to stop down here, and we're going to convert it so that it runs directly to the calipers off soft lines, just like the front. So the theme of this truck is red and green for the undercarriage. And the green is because most of everything in my interior is green. All of my dash lights are green. My stereo and everything, I had set my stereo to display green. So the coil springs, the shocks, they're all gonna match the interior. And then the gray and red is gonna match the rest of the red and gray stuff on the truck, including the brake booster is red. I am trying to outsource some radiator hoses. The radiator hoses I have are performance hoses. They're blue. See if I can outsource some, find some that are red, switch those to red, so the truck will be red and black and silver and green or red, gray, and silver, and green and black. So everything under the truck's black already, but the Iron Man stuff is green and black, and the Total Chaos, everything that I'm going to install is red and gray. It's kind of a dark gunmetal gray. And the truck's silver. You know, I think it'll look good. And my headlights are always red and green. My front halos are always red and my rear halos are always green. So the undercarriage and the dash and everything is going to end up matching the headlights and the tail lights. So it's just the theme that I have going on. Figured I'd show you guys, give you guys updates. The truck is off the ground. It's got 2 brand new front tires. Update as well. I blew a front tire the other day. I blew this guy. I put my spare on. Went to discount. They replaced the tire for free because it was under warranty. It only had like 6-something thousand miles on it. The tire sidewall blew out for whatever reason. And I actually run under pressure on my tires. Run usually 10 psi under the max rating. These are definitely about there to my finger. That's how deep they are. Those are brand new. So I got about a 1/4 inch missing off the rear. I know this video is long. I'm gonna end the video in a second. Just curious, just checking something real quick, and I'll get my tire tread depth gauge later. Just an estimate check. Yeah, both rear tires have about the same wear. That's probably, the wear that's on these is probably because I slammed on the brakes. It's not the first time that I've had somebody slam on the brakes, fly past me, jump in front of me, and slam on the brakes. You know, it's not the first time, it won't be the last. Just, there's a lot of jerks on the road. That's more than likely the reason that they're so low is because of, you know, they've been on the rear. As well as me slamming the brakes, locking the tires doesn't help. It's probably the 7th time in the last 10 months about the 7th time in the last 10 months that I've locked the tires and the brakes up. So it's not surprising the brake wheel cylinder died and puked. You know, 7 times locking the tires and the tires skidding. It's a lot. It's a lot of abuse on wheel cylinders. The other reason I'm changing from drums to calipers, yes, I know drums are better for off-roading. The reason I'm changing to calipers is because their brake jobs are a lot easier. They don't take as much time. Drums do a great job. They do a great job keeping you steady, keeping you from sliding down a hill when you have the emergency brake or emergency brake or J brake, whatever you want to call it. Not J brake. But it's just one of those days. I have to stay up to make sure these all dry, and I've been up probably 20 hours. I need to stay up to make sure that I'm up for Napa. I gotta go pick up some more mineral spirits and some other stuff, and I'm gonna have to borrow my wife's rig. But you know, it is what it is. Those seals are right here. But appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I do know it's a lot cleaner over here. It's still a mess. All that stuff's still up there. Most of it has not been sold. Got some exhaust stuff here. But appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon for future updates. You guys got any questions about what I'm doing on the truck, let me know. The Total Chaos front long travel kit It's gonna give the truck a Baja trophy truck kind of stance. We're going to be doing some other upgrades to it, probably a light bar on the roof, maybe some ditch lights on the hood, some other things. I appreciate you guys watching and sticking around with me. Please go smoosh the bell notification icon if you guys like 4Runners. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. Down in the description below at the very top there will be a link for OSA Tools. You guys want to click on that link, you guys get 10% off your next order at osatools.com. If you put your email in, it will also boot me back 10% availability off my next order. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!